So today I'm going to be showing you how to clean your Remington 870 Wingmaster. Okay, so I've already told you about my solvents, and if you need to know how to disassemble it, I have a video on that earlier on my channel. So first, let's work on the barrel. Now, what I do first is I take my 12 gauge bore snake, and as you can see, it's already been used. It is machine washable too, so when it gets really, or not really dirty, but when it gets pretty dirty, I'm going to probably throw it in the wash. And then you just, dang this thing. There we go. I'm going to stick it all the way down through. And I step on it so it doesn't go flying out. Then I just run it through. Since I recently cleaned this, I'm only going to be running it through once. But I usually run it through 2 or 3 times just to get all the fouling out, or just all the lead out. Sorry, excuse me. So when that's done, I always look down the barrel. It's spotless, so that does mean that it's all the way clean. So then, just to make sure, I take my cleaning rod with my 12 gauge brush, steel brush on it, I forget. And I just run it all the way through, and make sure to run it all the way through to get all of it out. And since I also, again, have recently cleaned it, I will only be doing that once. Like I cleaned it 2 days ago, so. And then what I do is first, then before I put my patch onto the cleaning rod, I just use my Hops 9 solvent. I dip it in my solvent, kind of get it so it's not soaking wet. I just want to dip it in there, and then screw it on your cleaning rod. This is a Hops 9 cleaning kit. And then what I do is I just run it through 10 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, lost my patch in there, so at 9. As you can see, the patch is pretty dirty, even though I recently cleaned it. It's because I have shot it once, or wait, no, I haven't shot it. I've just been, I guess I just didn't run it through good enough last time, which is odd. And then, since it has that solvent in there, I let it sit until I clean the rest of my gun. So I'll just set the barrel and the cleaning rod and the patches off to the side. Now, I take my bolt and my bolt carrier. Oh, where did I put it? I had a rag. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something that can be used as a rag. Well, I guess I can do this without a rag. I will just show you how to do it. Then I take my rag, and I spray some rem oil on my rag, and then I just kind of wipe my thing down. I just wipe it down with the oil. And then what I do, let me get the straw. I just recently lost a straw, so I have to get another one out. Okay. I take it, put it right in there. Just give it a quick little squirt to lubricate everything on the inside the firing pin. Then I just kind of squirt it. And I make sure to get everywhere because the bolt does need to be lubricated. And I do the same with the carrier. I just put some rum oil on the rag, and then here I'll just kind of try and do this. Just lubricate it. Just because I've been using the Action a lot, And the bolt does need to be lubricated again. Okay, so now that's all lubricated and take it with your towel, or my rag. I don't have it right now, so I will have to get another one, and then make sure it's a rag because it will get very dirty. And then I put some more rem oil on my rag, and then I just rub up and down on the rag. This may look not right, but I just rub up and down. You will have some rust on it, but then that will be all lubricated. So let's see one thing. Here. I'll just use a patch. Okay. Just to make sure that it's all lubricated. Okay. That's lubricated. Like, see, I just ran it. I'll just run it around more. Just to show you. No matter if you've used it or not, it still gets, your patch still gets a little bit, or rag still gets a little bit brown, even though I cleaned it 2 days ago. And then what I do is I take my rag and I kind of clean out the inside here, and then I just kind of do that, and then I clean that out with a rag. So I will be wiping that down. Actually, I didn't put very much in, so I guess I can just live with that. And then this doesn't really need to be lubricated, so I don't really do that. And then I kind of lubricate the sides here. See my patch again. Just because this does come in contact with the metal, so it's always good to be lubricated. And I do the same with my mag spring, just kind of do that with a rag a couple of times, just to get that lubricated so it won't get rusty. And then, here's kind of an important one. I made sure my trigger is on safety, so just in case you accidentally pull the trigger. This happened to one of my friends. He pulled the trigger on his, it wasn't an 870, but he pulled the trigger on his, and parts went flying, and he had to go to a gunsmith to get it fixed, because that isn't a very popular shotgun that he had. So I just take some Q-tips, and then I just rub it all down. Q-tips will get dirty. And then straw off. And I just kind of get a little rundown with the rag. Rem oil. So you do use a lot of rem oil in this. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Oh, I need to get done. Okay, so then after I do that, I do lubricate the foregrip a little bit, just kind of like that. Then I rub it down. And then for your barrel, you just put another patch on. Make sure it's dry, never used. And then you rub that through your barrel. It's already coming off. Yeah, funsies. So then you just rub that through. There, hey, lost my patch again. That's okay. Since I didn't use very much solvent, I guess I don't have to do that. But then again, I'll just do this because the patch fell off. I usually do this when it's all dry, but it won't hurt to do it now. Take my rem oil, spray that on that, and then run it through once like this. Run my bore snake through once. If you don't have a bore snake, you should consider picking one up because they are a big help. Like if you just need to clean your gun really quick, like there's something wrong and you need to figure out what it is, or if it affects your shot pattern or anything, you can just give this a few runs through, and you should be good. Look down the barrel, spotless, great. So now that I have that done, then I just take my rag, and then I rub down all the metal contact faces and all my metal. I rub everything down and I get it all nice and shiny and lubricated. So that is how I, personal preferences, disassemble and clean my Remington 870 Wingmaster. Thanks for watching.